Russ, how comfortable were you out there today, and how good did you feel about what transpired?
Yeah, it was a great day for us. I mean, I think that all the work he put in ever since me getting here, and then all the work we put in collectively as a group, all the early mornings, 6 o'clock in the morning walkthroughs together as players, or 7 a.m., or just all the late nights and days, and all the communication and all the work. It really showed up today, I thought.
Is he up?
It really showed up today, and I think that we were just so locked in on offense. I know the defense had a great day today too as well. We were all playing collectively together. We had a blast. Having all the fans out here too, on both sides. Obviously the Broncos fans, but even the Cowboys fans, they were great. Just everybody was so gracious, but so loud. We had a blast. My first time actually doing this. For 10 years, I never did this before. We obviously played in games, preseason, all the games I've played in, but we never done this in practice. I loved it. It was a lot of fun. Got a lot of great experience. A lot of great players on that side of the ball too, with the Cowboys. So, it was a blast to play out there.
Is the offense where you expected it to be at this point, ending training camp?
Yeah, I think our offense is exactly where I thought it would be, and honestly, probably further. We're really far along. I mean, it's impressive to see how much. Once again, I give credit to the guys, man. The investment they've put into it every day, every moment. It's all about them, and what they've done. It's been a joy to be able to work with them every day and just put in the extra work, and I think it's obviously added up to us looking really sharp, playing really clean football, executing in every way throughout the day. Made some great big plays. I thought Courtland looked amazing today. Obviously, Jerry Jeudy had a nice little touchdown down the sideline there. A few other guys made some really spectacular plays. It was just really exceptional. Sauber had a great play, a few of those. Hinton caught the touchdown again. We had a bunch of touchdowns and a bunch of plays, and it was really cool. I thought Alberto looked really good too. He caught his touchdown, made a great play across the field. The line blocked extremely well. Those guys up front, they make everything happen, and then we were able to run the ball and throw the ball extremely well. So it was a cool day.
We have the first time we've talked to you since Tim suffered his injury. Can you just kind of take us through?
Yeah, I was just hurt. That just hurt. It was devastating just to see him go down. Great catch, and he was accelerating, finishing the play, and just knee gave out. Tim has been a true pro. Ever since I've gotten him, he's just been a true pro, just a leader in the locker room, a leader on the field, just a leader in every way, how he's gone about it. He's still staying positive. He's still staying upbeat. He'll come back stronger. If there's anybody that can overcome anything, it's him. He's overcome so much in his life. He's a winner. He's a competitor. He's a champion in every way, and he'll overcome it, and he'll be better for it. And I know we're going to do this all for him. We're going to work our butts off every day because he always did.
You mentioned the tight ends. You've thrown a lot to them during this camp. What kind of mismatches can a guy like Albert create if you move him outside?
Yeah, Albert looked exceptional today. Just his ability to run away and he's been working at his craft every day. Like I said, I've been pretty hard on him. We've been pushing, and he's been receiving all the information and just working his butt off every day. So I think that for him, his ability to get open, his ability to read concepts and understand what he's trying to do right now. There was a play today that we talked about, for example, and I told him in the early morning walkthrough that we had, and just at 7 o'clock in the morning, whatever time it was like, hey, on this play today, if you get this, I want you to do this, and he did it. It was like, boom, there it is, and he ran for 40 yards, down the sideline. It's just those little details are everything, and so he's working at his craft. I'm really proud of him. He's going to have an exceptional year, I believe. And then Eric Sauber, he's doing extremely well too. You saw him make some big plays down the field, and how physical he is, blocking as well. It's really, really cool to see.
Russ going?
Whatever coach has. I'm ready to do whatever. I'm excited to be a Denver Bronco. I'm excited to put the jersey on for the first time, to run out that stadium. Whether I'm playing or not, I don't know, but whatever it is, I'm ready for it. Anytime you get to strap on your cleats, it's and everything else, it's a blessing.
Do you have a preference?
I don't care. I want us to win the preseason games, and I want to win the rest of them. That's all that matters.
Russ, kind of going back to Tim a little bit, in that wide receiver room, it was really Tim and Courtland Sutton. Since Tim's gone down, how have you seen Court step up even more on the field and off the field?
Courtland's been exceptional. Obviously, he's got an amazing skill set in terms of obviously his ability to catch the football down the field. He is extremely, extremely bright. This guy, I'm not sure if you guys ever seen him throw a football, but he could play quarterback if he wanted to. He's that smart. He takes all the information and he understands what the defense is doing. he is one of the best receivers I've seen in terms of understanding the game and what's going on. And I've played with some amazing receivers. Obviously, DK special, Tyler special, and I definitely put Courtland up there as well. Those guys have been amazing. And so it's just really cool to see how much he's put into it. His investment into his craft. I think his investment into other guys though is what's really cool. I think that he's really stepped up as a leader. He gets in the front of the line. He pushes the guys throughout the meetings. He holds the guys accountable. He loves the game. He loves his craft. He loves his teammates. I think that also what's been really a huge bright light to see is Jerry Jeudy step up in a beautiful way. He's going to have a really amazing year. He's so confident right now. He's playing his best football that I've seen. He's really sharp. He understands every concept, what we're trying to do, how to get there. Every route is just perfect. He's been really great for us. And I put that back to his work ethic. Once again, he sits in the front of the room, right next to me. Him and KJ Hamler, they're always gaining information, always asking questions, always there early, ready to work. And there's never a moment that they're not ready to put the extra work in. So it shows on the field.
When your teammates talk about you, they say you want to win at everything, whether it's lifting, the practice. But did you, when you come here, when you have a new offense, in your mind say there's just certain mileposts you want to hit to be ready for the season? In other words, because it is a new system and a new coach and new teammates?
No, I never really thought about it that way. I think how I think about it is that, for me, I've played 10 years, going on my 11th year. I got another whole 10 to 12 more years hopefully left to play. And I think for me is, at this point in my career, it's really about pouring into everyone else. Pouring into the knowledge of what they know and how they understand the concepts and everything else, and why we're doing this, and the understanding of the game and the history of the game and where this came from. Here's this route, and here it came from Joe Montana to Jerry Rice, or whatever it may be. The history of the West Coast offense, the history of the game, and here's this play, and here's the time that I saw it and visualized it. And I want them to think the way that I would see it and play it in the game. And every rep is a game rep. There's never a moment that there's not a game rep. And so to take that and to win in every moment is really critical. And I think you have to work at that every day. You have to believe that. You have to understand that. You have to become that. You have to become a winner every day. Your language has to change, your everything. And so those guys have done a tremendous job of that, and we got to keep going. And I think in terms of the offense and how much we've developed, we're just starting. We got a lot to do, a lot more to do. I'm super, super excited about where we're going, where we're headed. I think Coach Hackett's calling an amazing game. Justin Allen's amazing as well. Coach Kubiak, these are brilliant guys calling plays and understand what we want to do and how we want to do it. So, and once again, it goes back to the offensive line, them allowing us to do everything that we want to do up front, and running the ball and throwing it and having a blast doing it.
Russ, how would Russ?
Going into year 11, Russ, have you had to make any adjustments in your style of play or your game at quarterback as you go into year 11?
No, not really. Just keep giving the ball to the right guy at the right time. And then have some fun while doing it. I mean, it's been a blast. I feel amazing. I feel the best I've ever felt. I feel strong. I feel fast. I feel confident. No fear. Feel like a winner.
Russ, how would you sum up your first camp in Denver, just training camp in general?
This has been exceptional. I think that I've always had amazing training camps, but this one's been really special. It's been a renewed sense of just energy just within this whole building, not just for me, but for everyone, I think. And that's what everybody says. I obviously wasn't here the years before, but just I think Coach Hackett's done a great job of leading everyone. I think George Payton is one of the best GMs in the game, if not the best, and just how he's just really put this team together, him and Coach Hackett. The coaching staff has been tremendous. I think the players, once again, I go back to the investment of the players on offense, defense, special teams. Everybody's in this thing together, and we're all trying to do it together. And it goes all the way to everybody, in the building. From Wendy and the team cooking, and to Flip and the team out there, to everybody that's involved, to Vince in the training room. Everybody's a part of this, and Patrick, just being a tremendous PR guy that's helping everybody just understand, where we're headed and where we're going, and so it's been really good. I think that I can't thank enough people. Coach Landau, I think that he's been tremendous for me too. Just pushed me every day, going after it every day. He's one of the best in the business of what he does. So we have an amazing organization. I didn't even get to talk about just new ownership, just how they came in and talked to us. Mr. Walton himself, obviously Greg Penner, Kerry Penner, they got to talk to us. Obviously Melody talked to us as well. Dr. Condoleezza Rice talked to us. So just, they're obviously champions in everything they've done, every field they've ever been in. But also too, I think that they want to win. They're winners by nature, and I think that there's a great aura around us right now. we got to keep it. We just got to keep working. And it's a long season, and we're excited about it. We're excited to enjoy the ride.
Last two, Nick and Ryan, please.
Rest of that, Lewis Hamilton, what was kind of your reaction?
Yeah, I've gotten to know Lewis a little bit over the years. Sir Lewis, I should say. But it's been cool. It's been cool, obviously, watching his greatness over the years. 7-time world champion. He's obviously a consummate pro, guy who impacts the community. Amazing soul. So, yeah, I'm excited. And it's exciting. It's cool. I think it's also too, thinking about the ownership group, obviously with Lewis, and then obviously with Melody and Dr. Condoleezza Rice. I mean, this is a rare atmosphere we're in right now. It's amazing to see just African American people leading and being a part of this too. It's a blessing, and also too it's a tribute to also the Waltons and the Penners, just giving them the opportunity to do as well, and everybody doing this together. So we want to make the community better. I know that's something that's all important to all of us. We want to obviously continue to grow this Broncos country and just make it that much better than it's always been amazing. And how can we make it that much better and connect with the world? And how we do that is by winning first, and the second thing is by inspiring people. So we have a great opportunity to do that.
Russ, Nate said big day for the run game to go against another team. When you see Javonte running pads, even though it's no contact, to sort of give you a clue on how effective he can be this year?
Well, when I turned on the film and watched Javonte, I was like, man, this guy's amazing, special. And just watching his decision making, his cuts, his vision. I know he's a Tar Heel, so I don't know if I can brag about him too much. But no, he's been amazing just to watch, and he's a true pro. He's in there every morning too as well, focused, ready to roll, ready to do any extra work, anything. I'm excited for him. He's going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep pushing him. We're going to have a lot of fun. Melvin obviously is special too, and he wasn't out there today, but he's been unbelievable. I've known Melvin for years, since Wisconsin. So having that stable of running backs, and then you add in Boone and stuff back there. Those guys are really, really special. So I'm excited about it. It should be great.